Greetings, fellow noisemakers. I'd like to talk about our motivations when making music today. And just talk about what motivations are helpful and what motivations may not be that helpful. I'm not crazy about competitive attitudes in the music industry. While I understand the concept from a business perspective, I believe that art, and especially music, should not be subject to these standards. We should rise above the notions of competition and financial success. I believe those are very unartistic and uncreative motives. They do not inspire me at all, and I don't believe they make for excellent music. Despite the current overuse of the term "be your best self," I'm passionate about the idea of finding our own artistic individuality and in being our own authentic selves, reflecting our values and convictions, be they artistic, social or spiritual, when we produce our music. Take an honest look at your strengths and your artistic and motivational giftings and start working with them. Stop looking at what everyone else is doing. Stop trying to copy the sound of the top 10 on Spotify or iTunes. Stop trying to compete. The great composer Bela Bartok apparently once said, "Competitions are for racehorses, not musicians."
Take a look at your gear. Understand that you do not need big gear to make big sound. Stop listening to trolls on the internet that tell you analog synthesizers are better than digital, or that you cannot produce anything of value with Behringer gear.
The real art is inside you, not your equipment.
California Dreaming, one of the most iconic songs of the 60s, and hailed as a historic production and musical arrangement, was recorded on 4 tracks. The Beatles recorded on 4 tracks as well, as did most of the early record makers.
Now we complain if we only have 24 or even 36 tracks.
Stop using toys to compensate for your own laziness and lack of imagination. Focus on excellence within your limitations. Leave the toys alone and learn to get a good recording and production using as little as possible, getting it to sound good without chains of effects and other apps designed to cover up weak performances, delivery, or bad editing and mixing. Adopt a less is more approach. Look at your working environment and be selective about what you use. If you have a choice of 50 plugins, spend some time playing with them all and choosing 5 or 6 that you really enjoy and that inspire you. Create your own individual workflow and work towards having your own trademark sound. You don't need to use what everyone else is using. Be deliberate in trying to be unique and authentic. Be your musical self. I actually try very hard to avoid using the most popular apps and spend time seeking out the unusual. Having a unique trademark sound is very important to me.
So stop hankering after fancier gear. Earn the money first using what you have. Your best investment is in your own personal development as an artist, producer or engineer, not in the latest thing in the marketplace. Be bold enough to create your own personal workflow, your own personal palette of sounds and techniques, and run with that. Be an original. Cheers for now.